Officially back.
Yeah, welcome back to the the SJ's podcast.
It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute.
If you don't know us, because you could be a brand new viewer or listener, I'm Jake. That's Sam.
Yeah, welcome.
Hence the name SJ's. We run SJ's community. We do online training. We have community type work and stuff that we do in the local areas, like kind of near Perth, Western Australia. And yeah, we've been gone for a bit. We haven't done a podcast. We've been a little bit busy.
Yeah, the last few weeks we've been saying like, oh, we need to record one, and then we just haven't been getting it done. So
yeah, it's hard like in the fitness industry because you do like so much work on social media. It's hard to balance everything together, you know. So hopefully we can commit to a little bit of this and get, you know, it's just like anything. You want a little bit of time under the microphone to get used to it and just better execute your performances.
Yeah, 100%. And Lewis Bebbington only last week was saying my ears are getting pretty dry with what he's listening to.
Heaps of people.
And he wanted our pod back. Same as Austin Mackley. So
mate, heaps of people.
I'm
not even joking. Heaps of people have asked me for the pod back.
Which is good.
Yeah, which is crazy because we usually get about 3.5 viewers, but we've had about 15 people ask us to bring it back. So.
Yeah. So if you are listening to this and it's your first time, just do the basics and subscribe. And just turn the, what's it called? The
push notifications.
Notifications on.
Only if you like it. Subscribe if you like it. If you don't like it, don't subscribe. But that's all we ask for.
If you're a good human, you would subscribe.
If you enjoy the content, the quality that we provide, then yeah, feel free to subscribe.
Yeah. Yeah,
so yeah, we've just been really busy, like a lot of eggs, trying to put a lot of eggs in a lot of different baskets. We've definitely gotten stuck into our YouTube of recent. Yeah,
you've deep dived into the cycling
a little
world.
Bit, mate. Someone's just got to push the subscribers and the viewership. So yeah. I might have to niche out a little bit just for the time being. But
there's a big cycling community in Perth.
Big cycling community in Perth. Yeah. So obviously a couple of my videos didn't go viral. I don't know what you classify, but they got quite a lot of views and a lot of interactions.
Which is good. It's what we want.
Yeah, it's what you want. I guess that's why you do it. Like it's an objective achievement to get some views. I don't know. It's like getting 20 touches in a game of footy.
It's also not just the views though. It's the comments that people were like.
Yeah, the interactions. The interactions are crazy. I've got people saying like, "Oh, I saw you riding the other day." Another guy commented like, "Oh, I rode with you for about 20 minutes the other day." Like all these people that, when I rode with that guy, I thought, okay, I'm going to say see to this guy and I'll never ever see him or speak to him again. Next thing you know, he's watching our videos on YouTube.
Yeah, that's sick.
The guy in the gym that came up to me and was asking me about whether or not I'm going to film my trip.
Yeah.
And for a split second, I completely forgot about the YouTube stuff and I was like, how the fuck does
what are you talking about? Yeah. A few people have come up to the gym talking about our YouTube. Just saying that this is for YouTube now. So, which is cool.
Yeah. Not bad.
There is a good vibe, I reckon, at Revo Rockingham at the moment.
There is a good vibe now that we've got like a good crew. Your Tommy Dunks, your Damo Martins.
Yeah, shout out them too.
They're good. They really drive the standard at the gym.
Especially Damo, big shout out to him because he's always giving lollies to people. As weird as that sounds. He legit brings like 2 bags of lollies and he's like, I just give them out to as many people as I can.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah, he's a ripper of a dude. Yeah, there's a pretty good vibe there. Like Cara, the manager. This is our gym we're talking about, obviously. Cara, the manager, does a pretty stellar job. Good to be around. Good to yarn to. Also, like, takes the job seriously, but not in a way to not drive the standard and to cause any implications on anybody. Like, she keeps it super cool, but also runs the gym really well, which is good.
Yeah. It just kind of makes you respect it a bit more.
Yeah.
And other people respect it more, I feel.
Yep. So it's been going pretty good, eh?
Yeah, it's been good.
And how's your training? How's your training of late?
Training's been good. Obviously had to change it up, playing footy now.
Yeah, talk us through it. Talk us through it. You're playing footy?
So, joined CBC Footy Club, integrated team. So, it's an all abilities team, meaning there's like people with like physical and intellectual disabilities. And my mate, Cal Grant, which a few of you will know, who I went to Germany with for basketball, plays, and he kind of got me involved in the team. And now I've been, played about 4 games, I think. 4 or 5 games. And yeah, it's gone good. Playing on the wing, which is...
Oh, so you've solidified that role in the team?
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, it's like, yeah, pretty much the wing.
Yeah.
which probably like isn't my best strength in regards to speed. If my opponent's quick, like they're pretty much they're good to go.
They're
See you
gone
later.
if they're quick. Yeah.
But nah, it's good. It's been fun. Had 2 wins.
Yeah, I personally, I probably wouldn't have put you on a wing. I probably would have put you on like a half forward flank. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd prefer forward pocket, or on ball, but the midfield's too set in our team. It's too strong.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah, wing's a good position. I like wing's one of my favourite positions to play because, yeah, you can really dominate as well. Especially if it stays on the fat side, where like 100%. If the play stays on there, you're there the entire time, just being that middleman.
It is good. Like you said, when there's some quarters where you get heaps of the ball, and then there's some quarters where it's just on the complete opposite wing, you get nothing.
Yep. And usually in pro footy, they'll have like a winger on that the side where the ball's getting used a lot, and then they'll have another defensive winger that's like, they basically just say stay out on that side.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're destined for like 9 touches in a game just because it's just not going there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to feel for them guys.
100%. Role players there.
Role players, mate. You need them in society. You need them in teams. You need them everywhere. Role players. They're the cogs in the machine that you need.
Yeah, 100%. How about you? How's your training going? How's the no caffeine, eh?
Yeah, so 7 weeks. I just looked it up before. 7 weeks without caffeine.
So it started from a hangover?
Yeah, 100%. Literally woke up so hungover that day. Like, fuck, I was so hungover. Anyway, we had to go to meet up with our mates in Freo. And I wanted to stop drinking coffee for a bit for ages because I'm not a drug addict. And I just wanted to be like, okay, I want to just show that I'm not a drug addict. So originally I said I was just going to do a week. And it's blown out to 7 weeks.
That's
yeah.
nice.
Feel alright. I mean, like, I don't feel like I got heaps of energy or anything, but I feel like I have a little bit more clarity, maybe.
Nice.
But not a huge difference. Not, honestly, less of a difference than I expected. Sleep was really good up until about a week or 2 ago. It's been pretty shit.
Last week's been shit.
Yeah. So that's actually not as good as I expected it to be. But, I mean, it's good. I needed to do it because coffee is a drug. It's 100% a drug. And anybody that says it's not, like, you're just straight up wrong. And people are just, like, very addicted to it. And I felt like I was really dependent on it for a bit there. So I just need to get off for a bit just to prove it.
I agree with you. But it's, out of all the things in the world, it's like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's all on a spectrum, you know, like, you know, killing kids is better than killing fucking 7,000 people.
That's so different. That's so different. Nah.
Well, it's true. It's better.
Having one coffee a day, if that's something that you enjoy, I don't see the harm to that.
Yeah. It's like eating a cheeseburger every day.
No, it's a bit different.
Why?
It's a coffee.
What's the difference between eating a cheeseburger and a coffee a day?
A cheeseburger is a bit more processed.
Yeah, but come on. If the rest of your diet's completely perfect and you eat 1 cheeseburger a day, it's not that bad.
I think there'd be studies to show. What cheeseburger are you talking about?
No, like a cheeseburger at Macca's.
Yeah, I think if you compared this, if you did a study on it, I think the person having 1 coffee a day versus the person having
but it's the same principle.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's the same principle. What are you talking about? You're saying that it's better than like doing gear or something, 100%, or like drinking every day.
I understand your mindset of saying that, like, you're not a drug addict, not having a coffee.
Yeah.
I think it's just, out of all things to have, having a coffee is fine.
Yeah, but does that take away the fact that it's a drug?
No, I'm not denying that. But yeah, people are addicted. I'm addicted.
Yeah, so you're basically, what you're saying is it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Which studies obviously back it up. Obviously, if you abuse it, like anything, then it's obviously not good for you.
Yeah.
If your day's like surrounded or worked around a coffee.
Like if you have 2 coffees a day and shit like that.
Maybe like, even 2 coffees a day, I think it's fine. If you're having it and it's not really impacting your sleep, I think it's fine.
So what the restriction is as long as it doesn't impact your sleep?
Yeah, and other things in your life. If you're like going out of your way to get your coffee in and it's affecting other things in your life, obviously maybe have a look at yourself and look yourself in the mirror.
No, but it's not that bad if it's 1.
Yeah.
I don't see the harm.
Yeah.
I don't see the harm. Like a cheeseburger. I don't see the harm in that. As long as you're not abusing it.
Yeah, no.
Doesn't mess up your
But
sleep.
I'm saying if you look at the studies, I think it'd be a bit different.
What studies?
I'm saying if you did
what
a study,
studies are you alluding
if
to?
you did a study on it, if you did, okay,
Who's funding this? What study? Who's backing it? Are you going to get the
no one's gonna
La
do it.
Trobe University to study it?
That dude that does the studies on
Yeah, but it's a
Instagram.
spectrum. You're saying like, oh, one coffee a day is better than
Cheeseburger.
like a cheeseburger. Well, then like 1 grain of black rice a day is better than having 1 grain of white rice a day. Like it's a spectrum. Yeah, fair enough. One's
You're
probably objectively
the one that brought it up about the cheeseburger, lad. I'm just bringing it back to the cheeseburger.
Because I said like you're a drug addict. You can be a drug addict from coffee, and it is a drug. And then you said but there's worse things you can be doing.
100%.
That's why we're having this discussion, because you said there's worse things you can be doing.
All I'm saying,
like, you can say that about anything though.
All I'm saying is, if you're having a coffee, 1 coffee a day, or even 2, and that makes you enjoy your day a bit more, makes you get a bit more hype for training.
That's what I think. Yeah, but then what about people that like smoke weed, and it's like that just makes them heaps happier, less stressed,
That's fine.
blah blah.
As long as it's not affecting the other day-to-day things.
It's affecting it in a positive way.
Yeah.
Like the coffee.
Yeah.
So you mean as long as it doesn't affect it in a negative way?
Yeah, 100%, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I want to say.
Fair enough. Do you think caffeine affects you in a negative way?
Sometimes, yeah. If I like, obviously, if you buy a coffee every day, that obviously adds up, which I don't personally. Or if I have a coffee too late, it'll definitely impact my sleep. But normally I don't have a coffee after 12.
Yeah.
And I'm asleep by 9.
Yeah.
So generally stays in the system for like 8 hours? 6 to 8 hours?
I think the half-life is 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just...
Obviously, there's some days where it definitely would impact my sleep.
It can be abused a little bit.
Yeah.
Because the drug.
100%. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm just
playing devil's advocate here because
like you do with most things,
because you're like, yeah, but if you have 1 a day, it's alright. It's like, yeah, you can have 1 of anything a day.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is because you bring it up saying that you're not a drug addict. Like someone that's listening to this is gonna be like, fuck, I'm the worst person in the world.
I'm over exaggerating. You're not a drug addict, but you can be like extremely dependent on coffee.
100%. Yeah.
So it's good to just break those shackles off. Take 7 weeks off the old coffee, and yeah. Actually, I did a big cut. I took 7 weeks off coffee. I didn't drink like Pepsi or anything like that for like 3 or 4 weeks. I basically went full Quran.
Respect.
Yeah.
And thoughts on it?
I don't know. I just like that stuff. Once you get over the like, whether or not it's addiction or dependency, once you get over the initial hump, like, if you structure your life appropriately, it's not really that hard to continue the trajectory.
Yeah,
the first part's hard. Like, breaking a habit's really hard. Yeah.
Because you were abusing Pepsi Max for a bit, eh?
And coffee.
You were having like 2 to 3 Pepsi Maxes a day.
Yeah, at one stage.
In the summertime.
Yeah.
Because don't get me wrong, Pepsi Max is really good, but not long ago, like, I was having a Pepsi Max, first sip, I was like, oh, this is good. And then I got to halfway, I was like, I'm just drinking this for the sake of it. I'm not actually enjoying this much right now.
Yeah. You need to get the small, like, normal 375ml cans. You got to get like a 175.
Yeah, the little minis.
Yeah. That'd be perfect.
But they're just so expensive where I don't see, like, the value to it.
Yeah, I guess it's like chocolate and stuff like that too. If you have like a bit of chocolate, it's so good. But if you have 4 or 5 bits, you just feel like shit. Yeah. I had a Pepsi last night and I had the same thing. First 3 sips are really good and the rest was just unnecessary. Not that there's anything wrong with it. There's no sugar in it, so it's like a good alternative to hit the sweet spot. Get your sweet tooth sorted.
I haven't really been having Perths Max or anything lately. For that reason, I've been more having just sparkling water. The thing with sparkling water is I just hate how expensive it is.
Is it expensive? I thought it's like 99 cents for a bottle.
Yeah, you can get them ones.
Are they not good?
Some are just a bit mid, but you can just get the ones that are $1. The better ones, they're just way too much. They're like $4.
What's a better brand? Like Fiji or some shit? Do they do sparkling water?
Oh, they might. There's one that I really like. It's like green with a blue sticker on it. They have it at a lot of restaurants. I've got no idea what the name is.
Not sure that, but don't say their name because are they paying us?
Nah, but they could in the future.
No, don't say their name then.
If they want to sponsor us, just let us know.
Unless they're giving us money, I don't want them mentioned on the podcast. You wanted to talk about... Oh, wait, what do you want to talk about? You got your finger up for a reason, lad.
It's going back to the sparkling water. So if you... Next time you get back into coffee, or you're going on a ride and you want to have a coffee, I want to make you a really short, long black, almost just like 2 double espressos, and you have a glass of sparkling water, fresh sparkling water.
Fresh.
And you have it together.
What makes it fresh though? Like cold?
And you just cracked it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because if it's been in the fridge in a bit,
won't have the bubbles.
Yeah,
that's good. I don't think I've ever had that.
Really good. Like if you go to a lot of cafes, especially if you go to Melbourne, you get a long black, they'll give you a glass of sparkling water.
Fair enough. That's pretty cool.
It pretty much gets rid of the bitterness of the long black.
Where did you have yours?
It's at home.
Where'd you get the idea from?
I heard around it. It's the thing.
Yeah. And then you just really liked it?
Really nice.
All right, I'll have it my next one. Well, I don't know when my next coffee is going to be. I'm considering having one this weekend because it's wet AF outside. So I'm going to be indoors. I'll be bored. Like I've got so much work to do before my trip. So I'm thinking maybe like every Saturday, just hit a coffee hard. But the problem is because I haven't had caffeine for so long, it's just I'm going to have like a gulp of the old cough, and then first thing that will happen is I'll just get up, close my laptop, walk straight to my room, lights off, blinds closed, eye mask on, and just beach house about fucking 70% volume.
We love beach house.
And that's the problem now, because I haven't had coffee for so long. It's just going to hit me like a brick shit house. Man.
Nah, but I think it'll make you lock in. Well, when you're ready, I would make you that. And you might not like it, because I don't know. I think you would, actually.
I'm not ready. It's like being a virgin. I'm just like, fuck, I don't know if I want to do this. I'm scared.
Nah, I think if you're a young boy, it's pretty much the opposite. You kind of want to do it.
Is that what it was like for you?
What was it like for you? I think you.
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I didn't want to for ages until like.
Yeah.
I think just once something clicked in my chimp brain, and then I just computed to like, yeah, I'll do that. I don't know why. But not as a kid. Not as a kid, I didn't want to fucking do anything.
Respect.
Yeah, I was a child.
Yeah.
Which I think children should be like that, you know?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I don't know about you and what your childhood was like, but maybe mine was just a little bit different.
Hey, I'm Austin, the strongest member at SJ's. You can be the second strongest member for $1 a day.
All right, you wanted to talk about how social media has influenced gym culture. Tell me about it. Tell me more.
No, I was telling one of my clients, Mercy, that we're doing this pod today. And I said, if you ever have a topic...
Oh, that was her question?
Or question.
Oh, I should have saved that for questions.
And she just, that's what her question was. But we can just talk about it as a topic, I guess.
How social media has influenced gym culture? In 2 ways. If I can think of it just straight off the top of the lid, in 2 ways. One way, unbelievably good in terms of you've got access to like the best coaches, best athletes in the world, like all the best players in the field. You literally have access to them providing you information for free in a palatable way in which you want to actually receive that information, because it's got to be made appropriately for social media. That's the good side of it.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like Paul Favourites or someone that I like, I don't know.
Especially as a coach.
Yeah,
we got so much free education.
Free education, yeah. You'd have to like buy their book. Then they can't actually relay what they want to explain properly in like a visual setting. Where now you just get it from literally everyone. The bad part is just there's so many terrible people on social media that just lack knowledge and just want money badly, that are willing to exploit society.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. And also going back to your first point about all the good information, where that can become a negative is where people like just take in so much education, and then 1 week they're doing this, and then next week they read something else about something, and then they're like, I gotta do this. And they're just constantly changing, especially people that are quite young. Because a lot of info is so good, and a lot of shit works. Most of the stuff good coaches say it works. But when people constantly change how they approach their training or whatever, that's obviously when people can just go into circles. And then my second thing is, what's really good is the amount of young people that are training now.
Yeah.
I don't remember when we were at school, the amount of young people that were going to the gym.
No one. We're all playing sports.
Which obviously can be a bad thing because if they're not playing... But still a lot of them play sports.
Yeah.
Like a lot would still play sports. A lot
Yeah.
would still play footy. Like, I always hear young kids talking about footy. But then they're in the gym as well.
Yeah.
And a lot of kids come before they go to school.
Yeah. It's very different to, when we were in school, that's for sure. When we were in school, there was still that idea that lifting weights stunts your growth. That was a big thing until we turned like year 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now that's obviously completely shifted and kids obviously know it's alright to gym and gym pretty hard. Some kids are gymming too hard though, to be honest.
Yeah, probably. They could probably...
You only need so much as a kid, and then some kids are out here like benching 3 times a day.
Oh, yeah. Or like that group that comes to our testing day.
Yeah.
Like they went,
and their form is just like, sometimes their form is just not good at all, but like...
But a lot of the time, like in 5 years' time, they'll learn, like... They'll obviously learn from the mistakes because they're keen. They're eager. Like
Yeah.
Partial, he's in the gym so much. And he's constantly asking questions. Like every time I see him, he's asking questions.
Yeah.
And he's just going to learn from that.
Yeah, he's quite good. But yeah, if someone gave you a child and said sort out the next 4 years of their programming, it would not include benching 7 times a week.
100%.
Obviously, and that will actually mess with their future progression.
Yeah.
Because there's obviously a ceiling that they hit of the amount of load and like intensity they can handle, and they can still get serious benefits from just everything down here, these low-hanging fruits, but they're currently working like right there.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. Another good thing is probably women's trainings. Probably.
Oh, that is a big positive.
That's probably the biggest positive.
That's a big positive from social media, is that like... Because basically the fitness industry was run by supplement brands and like equipment brands, so they could push the agenda, and they were the ones that could push information because they had the money, because they were making the money from all the sales. And so like women specific equipment and supplements were like a big thing in the 90s and the 2000s, and like you believe it because how are you going to fact check it? There's no internet. What are you going to look it up in the Encyclopedia of Britannica? It's not going to be there. Women's like modern gym training. So that is a really good thing, that like you just love seeing girls bench, squat, dead, and ollie lift. It's amazing. It's amazing, and they should do it more. I really hate that agenda was pushed that it's something that they shouldn't do for some reason.
Thing.
Even pregnancy. Like
Yeah,
a lot of
100%.
women are training now when they're pregnant as long as they can, which is the right thing to do. If you want to have like the best possibility of going through like a healthy pregnancy process and giving birth with like the least amount of implications possible, one thing you can control is just maintaining your own health and strength.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, and that was never a thing back in the day, especially if you're pregnant.
I even remember like not even that long ago, girls were saying to me, "Oh, my doctor told me not to train when I'm pregnant."
Yeah.
Even like early stage, and it's like, ugh. I don't know. I wasn't inside the room when it was told. Like, you don't know what potential thing might have made the doctor say that. But at the same time, old news back in the day was like, yeah, if you're pregnant, you should rest and like not do any strenuous exercise or put your body under any stress.
Yeah.
So you're right. That's a good one. The women's training, women's training.
Women's training, yeah. Yeah, definitely the right shift.
Yep.
Yeah, so to sum it up, it's obviously there's just so much valuable information, but then also there's so much shit information where people can get lost in. And it only takes like, you can go on Instagram, search a particular thing, and there's going to be just so many different pieces of like content that you can take from that. And someone that's just starting out at the gym is not really going to know what's the best way to approach that?
If you're just starting at the gym, like, and you want to identify someone that you trust, like, what would you be looking out for if you were like 14 years old?
I'd look at if they've got like ways to back it up through like their own clients. If they've got like results,
Yeah.
would be one thing. They seem trusted. Like I know this is two ways of the street. Because,
I'm saying if you were 14.
yeah, no,
You're saying this?
yeah.
Oh, that's the opposite of me.
What
I
would
would
you look at?
legit just see some jacked cunt and be like,
Oh yeah.
oh,
of
he's
course.
jacked. That must be from fucking his training.
Yeah, but if I see if they post a thing of their clients like with all their results,
Yeah.
that's probably the easiest way for me. Yeah, you're right. If they're jacked, 100%. Probably the two biggest ways.
Which isn't a way to identify whether somebody's like good at training or not, is if they're jacked.
No, definitely not.
Of course they got jacked, but it's like what do they do, and then do they even do the training that they're pushing? Like the agenda they're pushing, are they even performing that?
Yeah.
But kids will see that and be like, he's fucking
It's
massive. Muscles means good training means that dude's trustworthy.
Yeah. Or also
Or
their
they
lifts
kill.
too. Like
Yeah.
if they're strong, if they do like 120 kilo bench or whatever,
Yeah.
a kid's instantly going to gain trust from that.
It's all about, when you get into the weeds of social media, the best thing you can do is kind of just find 5 super trustworthy people, really get stuck into their stuff, and then from there you'll see people that they relate to or get in contact with or work with, and then you can obviously trust them as well, and then it just pans out. And then you basically start to get a generally good concept of what you're looking for.
Yeah, 100%.
But also you got to remember that social media, like especially Instagram, like a hook means everything for a post. So a lot of people that aren't integral already, just as long as they've got a really good post, that's going to draw people in.
Yeah.
A really good hook, sorry.
Very good hook.
So you're going to see a lot of dog shit content that gets lots of viewership, but it's just because they've like mastered the actual game of social media, or they have like a really good hook. Someone that says the F word like 7 times in a sentence. That was a big thing like not long ago.
Swearing.
Yeah. People that just made that their whole identity, and people were, oh, that's cool, they swear, I can relate to that, blah, blah.
Yeah, Aussie culture.
But they actually just sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're probably the biggest takeaways, I'd say.
They're the biggest. Social media's influenced bullying. People getting bullying hell bad
Yeah.
in fitness gym culture, especially on social media.
Oh, 100%. The worst is when someone's just having a crack.
Yeah. And they get abused.
And they get abused.
Or when someone's blatantly just spreading misinformation, or
Yeah.
like is just saying something that's not true, and then they get called out and they're like, I don't know, they're big, so they like say to the other person like, look at you, or just something.
Yeah.
Or people that disable comments.
Yeah,
Weak
cringe.
dogs, man. Weak dogs. If you post something on social media, you best be ready to fucking deal with the
You got to better
consequences.
cover. Of depending, like if they're a good person and they're just copping hate for no reason, and if they're just having comments or deleting comments, I think that's fine. Like say if you're, I don't know, if I post something, or I wouldn't personally, but Dylan Shannon, hell strong dude, like really strong. He's pretty short though, so he's got a lot of muscle mass for how short he is. It's probably at your height.
Pretty short.
But jacked as, like, I think he's on TRT now anyway. But he posted a video of him sprinting shirtless, and everyone commented like, you got the body of a dwarf, blah, blah, blah.
Did he delete them?
But pretty sure he deleted all the comments.
It's a bit of a grey area. It's like, I don't know. It's a bit of a grey area. Yeah, I don't know where
But that's his account.
I don't
If he-
know where I sit with it.
I think if he was spreading the misinformation, which he wasn't, and then he's deleting comments, that's when it would be bad. But I think, like, you don't need to comment that. That's like a negative thing for no reason.
Oh, 100% you don't need
Yeah.
to, but there's shit people in the world.
Yeah, I know.
So they're going to comment shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you put yourself out there. If you put yourself out there, you kind of got to...
You got to be willing to cop it.
Yeah. The worst is the rage baiters. Like, whether it's a particular body shape that make a post that's just pure rage bait, or people do like the most common like new rage baiting posts are like a snippet of someone running and then their run stats will come up.
Yeah.
And it's like 12 minutes a kilometre and everyone's like, bro, you're not running. And then they delete comments.
Yeah.
You're not running, bro.
I think what I hate the most about coaches is when they post a certain thing, like this is, you only need to do this to gain this amount of muscle mass. But they don't talk about the years of training and what they were doing back then. That's obviously helped them get to that position.
Yeah.
That could be anything. It could be how much volume they do, etc. That's what pisses me off a lot. Like when people say they straight away to see that, like, oh, okay, that's all I need to do.
Yeah.
But they're not talking about the years of training that's led them there.
People are also unaware as well. Some people are unaware of how they got there even sometimes.
Yeah.
They're just so infatuated with like the new, cool, shiny thing that they just completely forgot about the meat and potatoes that actually got them to that stage.
100%.
Yeah. That's another bad thing about social media is that like the meat and potatoes work, the basics work, the exercises that have been around for 50 years, like close to 100 years work. That's why they've been around for so long. There's heaps of exercises that were invented like 50, 100 years ago that aren't around anymore because they're not that good. Squats, deadlifts, bench press, push-ups, pull-ups, like they're all really, really good and they've all stood the test of time because they actually produce really good results.
100%.
And on social media nowadays, the shiny new toys being pushed. And you get bored in the gym. You do get bored in the gym. So sometimes you see some fucking ridiculous exercise and you're like, if you're not educated, you're just going to want to try it.
Yeah, def. A quick word from our sponsors. Us, SJs. We train, talk shit, and help you move better. You can do the same by checking out our 7-day free trial in the show notes.
Anything you want to talk about in your own life? Well, actually, fucking brother, when are you doing your triathlon?
Next weekend.
Next weekend. What if it's raining?
I'll do it. I accepted I wasn't going to do this weekend. 2 reasons. It's pissing down rain. So if I can have a crack at doing it next weekend when it's not raining, I haven't looked at the forecast.
What if it is raining?
I'll just have to do it. And the second weekend, it's a long weekend, so thought I may as well just have it off. Marnie's not working too, so gonna go for a walk somewhere.
Are you going to potentially train for your triathlon? Or
Might go for a swim or ride.
yeah, get one under the belt?
But I kind of want to just do the triathlon unprepared just to see how it'll go. The only thing well, obviously everything's going to cook me, but the thing that's going to cook me the most is riding, 100%.
You reckon?
Yeah. The running's obviously I'm going to be cooked because I'll just be fatigued. But once I start running, I normally get into a pretty good routine where I can just keep running.
Yeah.
Because I won't be running fast.
I reckon the ride will cook you the least, to be fair.
No, but mentally cook me. Physically, maybe not, but mentally it'll...
What, because it's long?
Yeah, it's just 40 Ks. I'm not used to riding like that. Oh.
Yeah.
I get over riding after like 15, 20 Ks.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or I enjoy riding when I ride, but I don't ride like quick.
Yeah.
Whereas with this, I'll be low-key wanting to go quick.
What bike are you using?
Probably mine is.
You gonna get those road wheels or what?
Well, they said they didn't have any when but I'm gonna take the bike in. Maybe I'll take it this weekend, and I'll see if
The bike place?
Yeah, Bike Place Port Kennedy.
They're good. Shouts out to those lads.
So if they can help me out, I'll do something. If not, just have to give it a crack.
What's the plan like the night before? What are you thinking? The days leading in the night before, any particular plans, or are you just gonna roll in?
I'll probably cut down my training that week a little bit.
Yeah.
Just do a little bit less volume, and then probably a little bit more food, a bit more carbs, and then wake up in the morning, have a coffee.
What time are you gonna do it?
Well, it just depends. Depending on the weather. Still not sure if I'm doing it swimming at the beach or swimming at Aqua Jetty. So if it's at Aqua Jetty, I'll just do it as soon as they open.
How long's the swim? 1.5.
Yeah.
From Rowdies to the grain terminal is basically 1.5. Oh, it's more. More, actually.
Yeah. So I could just do that. If I'm doing ocean, I'll be gone there. but I'll just be based on the conditions.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the plan. Next weekend. Holding Owen's word. I was going to do it. So
Yeah, sick.
ideally, I should be doing it this weekend because then I've got another weekend before I play footy. Because I've got 2 weeks off footy. But that's all right.
You'll be right. You just have to get it done, eh?
Yeah. Jump.
If you ever have any questions, feel free to DM us, comment on the podcast or the videos. We'd love to help you out.
Or if you want us to like bring anyone on the pod, like another guest for us to kind of like, I don't know, ask questions and shit. please let us know. I want to bring Tom on here.
Tom Dunks?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should bring him on.
So I think he'll be our next guest.
He'll be the first ever tracksuit mafia to roll into the podcast studio
Yeah.
on 800 milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah, he loves caffeine, that guy. You might have to have a coffee for that pod.
Yeah, I'll have a coffee if Tom Dunks comes on. I'll have a coffee. Getting good at benching. This is a question. Getting good at benching. What's the best way to program for improving your benching?
Yeah. Okay. So obviously you got to practice it a lot, and you got to practice it. I assume this question's for like a 1 rep max, or just in general.
Just in general, I guess. But let's just
Yeah. You obviously got to practice it a lot, and you got to practice it in different ways. So you got to practice it heavy. I think you got to practice it slow, through tempo. So my favorite structure is top set and back off sets. Because then, one, you're practicing at lifting heavy, because usually the top set's like 1 to 3 reps. So you're getting used to that skill of being able to perform the rep quite heavy. And then 2, you're getting that volume in. So that's my favourite way, personally. And then, as well as adding in other days when you're doing tempo. And then you've obviously got other accessory exercises. And then the accessory exercises, you got to gain a lot of muscle to improve your bench. So obviously if you chest, shoulders and tries. So that's obviously the main thing. It's just benching frequency. If you can do it 3 days a week, do it 3 days a week. 2 days, you're going to get great results from there. And just have good accessory exercises. Depending on what you're lacking with your bench.
Yeah, I would, if someone asked me to program them to get just super good at benching, I would just do 3 times a week. If their body can tolerate it. And just like you said, I'd have a lot of variety.
Yeah.
A lot of variety and a lot of heavy work. A lot of singles, doubles and triples. I think a lot of people just sleep on super low reps, when in reality that is, you got to have time under the bar. That's what's going to get you really good at benching. But you also have to have like similar loads to what you're actually trying to get. A lot of people go for PBs and do it once and fail it, and they're discouraged because they failed it, when it's like, that's the first time you've ever actually handled that load ever. And you didn't do it. That's fair enough. That makes sense. It's hard to fucking grab something and push it if it's that heavy for the first ever time. So what you can do is do like a lot of singles in like a sub-maximal lift. So like say like 90 to 95% of your 1 rep max. Get really comfortable moving that. Get really comfortable under that heavy load. And then that's going to make it a lot easier to improve that like 1 rep max.
100%. And get good and comfortable at the way you're executing it, whether it's like how wide your grip is.
Yeah, set all that
like
shit up.
Find the best way for you to perform it, and then just practice that.
Yeah, practice.
Try not to change it.
Yeah.
Once you got something down pat with your bench, try not to change it too much.
Yep. Really make sure that start isn't wasted. Always execute the start from before you even grab the bar. Like, because people just get under the bar and start moving it, but it's like if you're trying to get a specific like 1 RM, attack it the same way every time. So it's like clockwork. From before you even touch the bar to when you set yourself in, when you grab it, the appropriate width, and when you actually move it. But yeah, that's it. You want to program to get really, really good at bench pressing 3 times a week if your body can tolerate it, and just a lot of variety too, and some heavy 1 rep maxes, 2 rep maxes.
And good accessory exercises.
Yeah, good accessory exercises, yeah.
Yeah, to help, particularly just to build the muscle.
Okay, question 2. What's the best way to program goblet squats, and what are they the most effective for? Loading is limited, but I hear experts talking about their value all the time, so I'm curious.
Yeah, I do agree with that because obviously goblet squats are great. I love them, but they can be annoying if you do want to go heavy, like getting the dumbbell into that right position.
Yeah, they're hard to load. They are hard to load, and that's why the transition into a front squat happens a lot earlier for people than you probably can tolerate. A lot of people just go to that front rack because it's just way easier than performing the goblet squat. But, so, what are they most effective for? But I hear they have value. So, a goblet squat, I personally think is really effective because you're loading the squat in that like frontal position. So it's like an effort to counterbalance the body. So a lot of people that really struggle to squat and like hinge aggressively into their squats, if you just counterbalance them with some external load, it'll actually usually shift their torso much more vertical and give them like a way cleaner squat path.
Yes.
So it's really good for just keeping that body upright, similar to a front squat, but also getting silly range of motion.
Yeah, you can get really deep with the front goblet squat.
You can get huge range of motion with a goblet squat. So they're the two things that I think are the most valuable about a goblet squat. And to go into detail, like why do you want loads of range of motion when performing a squat? It's really good for your knees, like getting good fluids through your joints and getting good range of motion through your joints is really important, I think.
And it's just a good way to train the squat pattern and feel, let's say if you're someone that's used to doing back squats, I don't know, I find a lot of the time if I'm teaching someone how to do a back squat and they're shifting back, like they're putting all the weight in the heel or the front of their foot, get them to do a few goblet squats and they'll find that midfoot.
Yeah.
Like it's just an easy way just to shift the load.
Yeah, because the way your foot interacts with the ground is so important for squatting. That'll make or break your squat. And like you're saying, if someone's got their center of mass shifted so far back, just loading them in the front is going to help that knee translate a little bit more forward over the foot and splay that foot out on the ground to give you like the most surface area to push off.
Yeah, yes.
I did them today. I don't do them often. I did them today because I'm slowly getting back into things. Elevated my heels, high reps just to get like a lot of blood into the knees, make them feel a little bit nicer. You also get a massive stretch in your quads.
A huge stretch.
Especially if you elevate those heels and you get your hamstrings, your ass to your ankles or your hamstrings planted on your calves.
Swishing to your calf.
Like I did 2 or 3 sets of those of 15 and then I did leg extensions after and fuck me, I got a massive pump in the quads today.
Yeah,
massive.
I think if you want to load it, like you want to do it and you want to load it quite heavy, you just got to set the dumbbell
on something.
Yeah, you got to set the dumbbell on something so that you can just grab it.
Yeah.
You're not trying to hoist it up and then go straight into the squat. Like either put it on a rack or put it on a bench or get someone to pass it to you, purely just so you can get the most load.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but like once you get heavy enough, you just transition to the front squat.
Yeah, depth.
But I would look at goblet squats more so from, I hate the buzzword, a functionality standpoint.
Yeah.
Like you're not trying to, the goal with a front squat is not to move like shitloads of load or just smash weight. It's more so just to move really good, try to get full range of motion, try to get depth. I don't know what word to explain to.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. More for a movement standpoint than like a...
It's a great exercise to teach someone the squat pattern.
Yep. And just to get people squatting deep as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. But when you get heavy enough, you just roll straight into a front squat. Just learn how to front rack away. It'll be great for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're doing, especially if you're doing a lot of back squats.
Yeah. Just, if you're doing loads of back squats, just transition to front squats for like a phase, couple months. Go back to your back squat in no time. That'll improve heaps too. The technique and the weight. But like you were saying, I've seen this hell sick machine that is for dumbbell bench pressing or shoulder presses where the weights are there and then you lay back and it kind of drops into your hands. That would be sick.
Yeah, that'd be good. Most gyms should have that shit like that.
They really should, because like the limiting factor of people moving more weight when they're doing like an incline dumbbell bench press or a shoulder press is actually getting it up. So if you just get a machine that can do that,
Yeah, make life so much easier.
I mean, you can just talk to a human being in the gym and they'll lift it up for you. But if you're alone, you know.
Yeah.
What are the best lower body workouts for someone with a previous lower back injury?
Like everything hurts.
Previous lower back injury. So it's pretty broad, but
It obviously just comes down to load management, but
I would say something that doesn't load
Yeah.
your lower back, and something that doesn't load your lower back and something that is super stable will be the best for someone to get some good leg strength work in.
yeah, any machine leg exercise.
Yeah, any.
Yeah.
Like a hack squat, leg press. Because the best thing about those is that you can just set yourself in a nice position and then you can just rip.
Yeah, if you don't like the barbell squat, or you're not a powerlifter, like just use machines.
You wouldn't do it?
What? Barbell.
Yeah.
For hypertrophy?
Yeah.
If I could reach machines and I was trying to get the most out of my legs, and I like barbell squats personally.
Yeah.
But I think you could just abuse machines.
I
love barbells.
Yeah.
That's why I like doing them, and I can't really fit machines that well. But I'm saying if you don't need to do a barbell squat,
Yeah.
especially if you're trying to gain size.
But it does gain size.
I agree, but you can still gain a lot of size out of machines.
Yeah. You could technically just use
You
machines
don't need
forever.
You don't need to worry about like the form aspect of things. It's so much easier.
Yeah. That's it. That's what I would do. I would just find any lower body workouts. I would just find any machine super stable, just place myself in a position, do some reps, have a feel for it, and if it feels good, increase the load, keep doing it, and then if that feels good, you can seriously load yourself with some weight in a way that's not going to hurt your lower back.
Yeah.
Also, if you don't have access to machines, single leg work, because you can get a lot of bang for your buck on one leg without having to actually load it. Because with two legs, you're going to have to load it with like a kettlebell or a barbell or something. Whereas if you can just use one leg, you don't actually need that much load, which is going to take a lot more stress off your back. Would you rather have 1 year to run a sub 20-minute 5 kilometer for $1 billion? You earn $1 billion if you can do it. You have the whole year to train for it. You don't have to work or anything. But if you don't achieve it, you die. Would you rather that or not, or just live normal?
Live normal. I don't know if I'd be physically capable of doing that.
Has any dwarf done it before?
Oh, no, there would be. There's some dwarfs. Acon, I'm not sure. Like achondroplasia.
What is it right now, 25?
Nah, 28, I think.
So you'd have to shave 8 entire minutes off.
Oh, that'd be moving as a dwarf.
Yeah, that would be moving.
There's some dwarfs that would definitely be able to do it. Achondroplasia, there would. I'm not saying it's not possible, but yeah. No, I wouldn't do it. I think I'd die if I had a year.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that sounds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beauty.
Good pod. Good return. See if you can just share. Just share it to a mate or your family member who's into the gym. And please, if you have any topics you want us to talk about, that'd be good.
Yep.
Anything else you want to say?
Pretty good.
Any guests you want to bring on?
Got a few in mind. Keep my options open.
Local or international? Or
All sorts, mate. All sorts. Wouldn't mind
yeah.
a fair few of them, yeah.
Thoughts on the current AFL season and stuff?
I can't complain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be better.
I haven't been supporting a dog shit club that's had the worst 6 years in the history of the sport, so it's gone okay for me. What about you?
It's a bit better this year.
I mean,
Still
three
shit,
wins is better
but
than one.
We had, 3 or 4 weeks, it was pretty bad, but
Yeah.
hopefully we'll win this week.
Who are you playing? Essendon.
See, I was pretty confident last week, and then they sacked their coach.
That's a big problem, eh?
And it's pissing down rain.
Yeah. It's
So,
anyone's game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Essendon are in a bit of strife. They're really crumbling.
And they got a lot of injuries.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows, man?
Thank you.
Pleasure. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah.